Good morning, everybody. I guess it is day 2 into day 3, because it has been almost 50 hours since my last dose. 8 a.m. 2 days ago. So, and it's almost 10 a.m. Central Time. So, I guess day 2 into day 3. Yeah, I don't feel a whole lot different than what I did yesterday. Fell asleep last night. I got some, but, and I did sleep most of the night, but the funny thing was I took, the restful legs. I had you're supposed to take like 3, I think, by mouth, and I took like 4 before I went to bed, and then, right before I thought I was gonna go to sleep, because I watched TV for a little while. I just woke up not too long ago. I watched TV for a little while. Right before that, I took 2 more, just in case. And I had the heating pad. Another gentleman recommended that in his video, and I don't know if that, maybe it'll help me more later, but it helped me on my back, because my back is naturally, like, kind of just hurting anyways, because of these pregnancy hormones, and I've had back problems anyways, because I, issues when I was younger, being stupid, lifting stuff, and being like, oh, I can be just like any other man, you know what I mean? Or a woman, but just like any other man, I can work just as hard. And so I think I did that a lot when I was younger, but my back was hurt, and I used the heating pad under it. And then I remember, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to lay this heating pad over my legs and see if it keeps them from moving at all. And I wasn't really, like, kicking a whole lot last night. Just a little. I think I woke up at I don't even know if it was quite daylight yet. And I was like, well, first of all, I went right to sleep. And then I woke up, I think I probably fell asleep about 1:45, 2 o'clock. I woke right up at 2:30. And I was like, excuse my language, fuck. You know what I mean? Because I love my sleep. It's so hard to go without sleep. So I took another couple restful legs, and then a drink of my water. And then I just laid there and kind of turned the TV off, even though I like to have the TV on and when I'm sleeping, because when my fiance's not home, that way I can hear noises and everything. But I turned it off, and I think it was actually a good thing, like getting the light out of my eyes and whatever. So I laid there and I fell asleep. I did toss and turn, not a ton, but some, because I can remember it. And then so okay, well, it's time to get up. So I got up. I haven't been up that long. I have my water flavored with Tang. I don't know if that's like a mind thing or what. I think it's I don't have anything in it probably, but I'm just thinking, oh, vitamin C, orange juice. Even though you can't, I've heard about vitamin C, but if you're pregnant, you can't take a ton of vitamin C. It could be really bad. So, I mean, I could take a little, but not none, or not a bunch. So, I have my drink, and then I took my B12 immediately. And then yesterday I had some Tylenol. So I just, my back was hurting anyway. So I don't feel too much different right now. Last night I had another snack before bed. I was pretty hungry. This morning I need to eat something, but I'm just being, too lazy. I don't want to go in there and make it. So I have a bag of chips in front of me, so I can take some of the chips and eat those so I can take the rest of my vitamins. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not taking, a ton of vitamins like everybody else has. I mean, I've got B12, the restful legs. My fiance has the fish oil, Tylenol, and then, some vitamin C. But like I said, I don't take much of that. And then my prenatal vitamins. So I don't have a lot of the stuff that the people, excuse me, were talking about, the DLPAs and stuff like that. I know that helps you, but I mean, I just can't afford to go buy a billion supplements. I mean, I don't spend money on anything else right now but where I'm laid off, and then Christmas just went by. I'm not as rich as I was. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I got up, and I probably don't look any better to you guys on this video, but I got up, immediately got my water, went in, and like, I'm going to take a hot shower here in a minute. I just wanted to update you like ASAP before I started to like get moving. Put just, a little makeup on my face where I don't look terrible, but I still feel terrible. So this definitely is not me, but, yeah, I don't know. Like, overall, if I had to base it out of a 1 out of 10, I would say like a 4, maybe a 5. But I still have a little bit of energy. I went in and I did, a little. If I have to. I don't know if, like, sitting on the couch is making that worse, to where I don't want to get up and do anything. I took the dog out as soon as I got up, and then I still got to take my Christmas tree down, but, a lot of people wait till after the first year for that shit, but, and then I have, like, this giant puzzle my fiance got me for Christmas, like a Game of Thrones puzzle, so it's like 1,000 pieces, and it's been raining the last couple days here, so I was thinking about putting that on the kitchen table and, like, just trying to have something to occupy my mind, but I haven't done it yet. It's mainly just been chilling in front of the TV. I would like to get to at least 6-7 days, and I think I know I can do it, but I think I hope it'll be a little bit easier out of that point. So, just like any person, the thoughts, especially when you don't get any sleep, like I said, I'm really attached to my sleep, and it's like you lay in there and you're like, okay, like, fuck this, let's just go take a little sliver. I'm not going to say that didn't cross my mind. It wasn't because I wanted it, and it wasn't because I was craving it. It was because I just wanted to fucking go to sleep with, like, no problems. Hemi, shut up. I have a pit bull. Stop. So, yeah, I guess I had that wanting to feel normal, but I watched and sneezing. I started to sneeze. Not a ton, but a little bit. Like, now I kind of feel like I'm going to. Sneezing, yawning. Not a ton, but a little bit. And then, I'm not going to say the restless legs are horrible right now, because they're really not yet. Maybe it's because I am already, like, anticipating their onset before I go to bed, and I, like, pop, like, 4 or 5 of those freaking restless leg things, and you put them under your tongue, and they melt. Maybe that's why. They do work. I do believe they do work. They don't stop altogether and make you completely relax and feel completely normal. But they slow it down enough where you can at least go to sleep with some kind of, relief. So, and just like everybody else, I'm thankful for a little bit. I don't know how my appetite's going to be today. I know sometimes this is TMI for some of you guys, but I was afraid like I was going to have diarrhea this morning because I woke up and I felt like really gassy, and I went and it wasn't, and that could just be a part of pregnancy too. I'm not sure, but and that water's making me pee so much. I hate water, man. I'm sorry, but I do. But I'm trying to drink it. Yesterday I had 3 bottles and then the 1 pop. And I know caffeine probably doesn't help withdrawals because of anxiety, but I gotta have like cherry Pepsi, diet cherry Pepsi or diet Pepsi is like my morning coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, so that's what I take in the mornings to get going. So I don't know if that's gonna help or not, but yeah, energy levels are lower. I got the chills a couple times, but it's not like constant. So yeah, like I said, I would say out of a scale of a 1 to 10, I'm probably like 4 or 5, maybe a 6 if you push it. But I'm certainly not going to be doing like backflips and like jumping up and down. And right now, like, I just can't. I know exercise helps. And And I would love to, like, be going out and walking and stuff, but it's been raining for the last 2 days, and it's wet and muddy, and it's nasty outside. So the most outdoor exercise I really get is taking the dog out. I say, hi, baby. So, yeah, so that's what's going on 48 hours in. I mean, I'm this far anyways, so I'm like, okay, like, into day 3. There's no turning back. There's no turning back. I can't turn back. So, I gotta think about myself and the safety of my child and all that. It's time to be an adult and own up to my shit when I have not done that in so long. I mean, I paid my bills, I paid off my car. I'm in my home right now that's paid for. And, I mean, I have owned up to some things, but when it comes to just getting rid of this shit, I think it was just a crutch because I was so scared that the withdrawals were going to be so horrible. I mean, I know everybody says that, but like, I'm a big baby too. Like, I've never been through any kind of withdrawal before, ever. Like, as soon as I started going withdrawal from pills, I would like kick in bed and like I told you, my ex-husband, he did get like painkillers, but he always kept them up for me. I was not allowed to touch them. When I was in my active addiction dependency, it was terrible, and I would just be begging. I can just remember begging him, please, 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 just give me one of yours till I can find mine, please. And I remember just begging and crying and pleading, and then until he would finally give in, and then, then go to my next source later. And I just remember that, and I never wanted to feel that way again. That's what kept me on this shit for so long. I was just so terrified that it was going to be unbearable. And, I didn't really have a reason to get off at that point of Suboxone after I got on it. I mean, my life was cool. Everything was going on. Like, everything was rolling as it should be. I mean, I didn't have any problems, so I didn't have a reason. Now I have a huge reason. And, I guess I did have a reason, but I just didn't think about that reason. Like I said, it was just a crutch because I did not want to go through that. Like, just thinking about that, it just gave me anxiety. I can't even think about how I felt then. But I mean, and like I said, I know this has a long half-life, but so far at, 48 hours or almost 50 hours. What did I say it was? 40, yeah, almost 50 hours in. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's really not bad. Like I said, I was at 1 milligram for like the last year or two. And then maybe less than that. I just cut off like, the length, or not, the width of a strip, like just one piece. I cut that off, and then sometimes less. And then like the last week, I started doing a 0.25. And then, my body was okay with that by like day 7. Actually, it would have been longer than that. No, day 7 would have been yesterday on 0.25. So by 6, I was already adjusted. I wasn't sweating. I wasn't feeling bad, whatever. So I just figured my body had adjusted. I know sometimes it takes a longer time for it to adjust, but, I felt like it adjusted because that was sustaining me. And at 0.25 milligrams, like, I know this stuff is strong shit, but at 0.25 milligrams, like, it shouldn't be that horrible to get rid of this stuff. You wouldn't think. I mean, I know it is, but I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. I don't understand why it's so hard to kick it, like 1 milligram or 2 or 0.25. Like, I don't. Years ago, I'm not going to say I was a benzo addict, but, like, I've always kind of taken Xanax on and off for, like, years, just on and off. A month or two here, a month or two there. And I never felt that I really got addicted to it. Not like painkillers. But whenever I came off of those, I had like a headache and a few restless nights, but melatonin took care of that, you know. I didn't have restless leg. I didn't have the extreme fatigue, besides a little bit, you know, the sleep problem. But, you know, I don't even know if I was withdrawing because I don't know how long you have to be on that shit to get like addicted. But, you know, it was like, you know, a month here, a month there, you know. But, you know, to me, that was nothing. To other people, it's like the worst thing in the world. And it was like anytime I just like stopped, I just stopped. It wasn't hard for me. It's besides headaches and sleeping. You know, I dealt with that. So I figure if it's so hard for people to get off benzos, that have been on them for years and years, and then people that have been on this stuff for years and years, with like me, 8 friggin' years. I don't know. I think I'm like way up there with some of you people. Like, I mean, it's been like a long journey with this crap. But you know, I'm glad I'm making these videos because I'm holding myself accountable. I'm letting somebody know. I know I've got views on my other video, so you know I can do this. I know that my videos have been long, and I'm sorry because I like to talk a lot. Everybody who knows me knows that, and I do tend to ramble. So if you got to fast forward, that's cool. I get it. But yeah. So 50 hours, not so terrible. I can update you guys later. I have a feeling tonight it's going to be worse. Like last night, I thought, yesterday, I thought last night was going to be the worst, but I don't know. It'll almost be going into day 4 tomorrow morning. So I think it's probably going to be worse. And then my fiance's off tonight, which honestly kind of sucks because he's going to be in bed with me, which means he's going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I already told him that, you know, I'm kind of getting the flu, so we'll go from there. All right, y'all, I will update you later if I can get rid of him for a few hours later on tonight. Have a wonderful Saturday, and I will update you guys soon. Bye.